Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 6 of my AC Milan Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And coming off the last game, we won 4-0 against Cagliari. They're struggling right now. So of course it's our best win this season so far. I'm not sure if you think another win is better. We haven't really played... Well, I guess we won against Juve in the last friendly game, but we haven't really beaten an amazing team yet in the league. We did play Roma at home, and we couldn't get the victory there. So there'll be tricky games coming up. You got Fiorentina, Udinese, Napoli, Lazio, who haven't done too well this season, but they're going to be pretty hard. Then you got Sampdoria coming around. They're about 14th, but then there's Inter and Juve. So hard games are going to be coming, but I feel we're going to hit good form now. We just got to sort things out defensively. And what I've actually changed to in my training, I rarely ever do this. I'm just focusing on balance. So just balance all over the park. You know how sometimes I say, yeah, I really want to work on attacking, but then I concede goals stupidly or whatever. If you work on balance, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's all over the park, really. Every part of the game we're going to work on in training. But yeah, usually I wouldn't do that. So I'm just going to experiment with that for a while in the general training, but then in the match preparation, obviously we're going to have to balance. I've been working on attacking movement a lot, and that showed in last game, scoring 4 goals. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Doing the general training on balanced, and we'll see how that pans out. So hopefully, yeah, this is when the season is starting to pan out. You know, like we're 7 games in. A couple teams have played 8. You see Sassuolo there, they're in and around outside of that area, and we've got to make our name for ourselves, really. And that's what I mean. This is what I wanted. Maybe a couple of months in, I wanted to make sure I was around maybe 3rd or 4th, just outside those Champions League places, or even in the third Champions League place. That's realistically where I want to aim for this season. Of course, it's always possible of winning the title. And as long as, I don't want a gap to create. That's what I mean. That's why I want to keep picking up points. I don't want a gap to create. I want that chance there this season. I want that chance always to be there that we can win the title. So I don't want to be dropping too many points. And I talked about Felipe Mexes, how he played good in one game. He wants to play more. Then I gave him another chance against Cagliari. He dominated. He got an 8 rating. He's still as good as ever. I've always liked him, but he is getting older. I say I always liked him, but I'm probably going to let him go at the end of the season. He's on 100k per week, and you go to offer a new contract. Yeah, because he's unhappy right now because you haven't been playing him, and he's running out. So you think it's realistic to let him go because he's only going to go down. But I still think he can put in a good shift this season in most games. He's playing better so far, average rating-wise, than other guys like Becchetti or Alex. So that's kind of my go with it right now. We've brought Dejan Drazic from the under-20s into the first team, just so he can play some games. Because we have injuries, look at this. Pezzini picked up an injury. Van Hinkel's injured. Honda's almost back. You got Montalivo. How far away is he? 3 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, again, is he holding his current ability? Yeah, he's still dropping a lot because of that injury. But hopefully, once he comes back, they'll sort itself out. And he'll start maybe going up a bit, even though he's a bit older. Christian Zapata's an interesting one. He's wanted by Everton, major interest. So what should I do? You know, when you offer a player to clubs, there's a really good chance he can become unhappy and wonders why you're offering him to other clubs. So leave your thoughts if you should try and sell him, even though it may cause him to be unhappy and he might cause an issue about that. But anyway, I think we're going to go Suso's back as well. It's so many players here. Like Bonaventura's, he had a good last game, didn't he? That first one we played him, obviously was getting that match fitness back. We subbed him on the 59th. But then last time out against Cagliari, he stepped up, 8.2 rating. So we got to keep giving him a chance. I'm just trying to see. And even Menez, did he back it up in the last game? I can't remember. We'll see. He dominated. I should have remembered that. Yeah, he dominated. But I am recording this the next day. But yeah, like I said, Alessio Curci is on superb morale. He's fit enough, 99%, and he's been great for us. So what do we do? Who do we take off? Maybe El Shaarawy, because he hasn't done that good. You got to be realistic, and you got to treat him as like you are with the other players. If that was Menez, if that was Churchy, and just if he was any other player, I'd be dropping them. So or maybe give Drazic a chance. I love these occasions when you can play a guy, new signing, just turned 19 as well. So 1 year older from when we signed him. It's always exciting when you play. I'm gonna go with it. It's always exciting when you play that kind of guy. Even though I just said I would like to play Churchy, but yeah, this kind of occasion, I think he can step up. Of course, he's not as good as other options, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get this feeling where I just want to give him a go and see if he can improve. And let's see if he can do that here today. And if he doesn't, obviously, you got to test him. You got to see if he's ready for this kind of level or not. So we'll give him a number 19, I feel, for a young guy coming through. And if he becomes a key player, he may get a lower number in the future. So let's see if he can do something. They're playing pretty defensively. Look at this guy's name. His name is O. That's his first. Is that his first name? O Byum-suk. Just as a whole name. Interesting. You don't see too many. This is not racist or anything. Obviously, I'm just saying there's not too many Asian players in Serie A. I wouldn't think so, but you got to be careful these days on the internet. Like, when you mention like a certain country or nation, people just say racist before you even say anything. But I'm pretty sure that's just, that wouldn't make sense if you say that. I'm just saying, there's not many Asian players in Europe in general. There's a few, but a lot of them, play in Korea or that kind of stuff, Japan. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on into the game and we'll go aggressively. I did that in the last game, didn't I? We'll say I expect. Because, with high motivating, aggressive works, apparently. So we'll go with that. And again, I don't need positional team talks. I don't need to try and butter them up, try and make them feel good. They got to be focused. They got to be on their game and not just be thinking about their praise that I've given them. They need to be on the task. Focus on the task ahead. So, first 10 or so minutes here, not much has happened, but look at that possession. 78%. You'll get that early in the game. Juve take an early lead there. Anyone else? Fiorentina. All these bigger teams. Inter ahead as well now. So we got to be doing the same here. Oh no, they have a chance. Oh, lucky. And something I'm happy about. We're doing all right so far with basically the same team they have in real life. Like, I haven't made big first team signings or gotten rid of any of players. I haven't got rid of players. So it's basically their team they have in real life, apart from, this new left winger. We're playing a young guy. But no real major changes. So if I can do better than them, that's a big thing. And here he is, Drazic, getting a bit excited. You'll get that with young wingers. They may appear to be selfish. Oh no, Montari, don't get a red! Someone said this. Oh my god, I know. He's prone to, giving away fouls and cards, man. That's not what I needed. Man, I should have, you can't just not play a guy because he's not gonna get a red card every single game. Oh, but man, you can't be doing that, regardless of, maybe he scored a goal for us, 1 goal or whatever, and he's been okay. You can't, this is the worst thing, giving away red cards, and you're putting us in this position. You can't. Bonaventura, we're gonna have to drop him back to a center. Something center. Put Poli there. He can be balling a midfielder for now. He's all right tackler. And it's going to put us on the back foot for this game. It's exactly what we didn't need. Especially playing a Drazic, a younger guy. We're going to have to probably take him off, unfortunately. But Montari, I'm going to treat that as a one-off for now. But because someone said that, he is prone to give away cards. That's something on my mind right now. Good save, Diego Lopez. He's going to have to continue his good form. They're going to have some chances. He's going to have to save like he did there. Well done. So this is going to be a much harder game now. And now Mexes, he's so well there and he just cleared it there. But very good defender he is. Okay, it's Al Kaduri to Maxi Lopez. Back to Al Kaduri here. Oh, well blocked. I'm not sure who that was, but in the end it was well done. They put it back in though. This goal's going to be coming, but we saved it somehow. Come on, we have to team talk something right now. We have to say passionately, concentrate. But again, it's another case where we're defending pretty well. This season so far, like I mentioned previously, it has been a season where we've conceded a few chances, but we've defended well. We've defended the chances, even though if it's near the box, around the box, We're defended like Abate. See, high rating there. So what we're going to do here is say aggressively and far from please. Come on. I'm just disappointed on Montari. I reckon we could have been in the lead so far. But yeah, now we had to retreat attacking midfielder, the advanced playmaker for us. And that's a big thing. That's going to plague our chances. But, oh man, we may have to settle for a draw away from home. Wouldn't be terrible. But to compete, yeah, if I want it to be a title-winning season, we have to win majority of our games. And you see, Juve, this is where we're going to drop down a little bit from that area. And yeah, Drazic, I wanted to give him a game, you know, and we'll bring in El Shaarawy. He might make an impact off the bench, and I know Bonaventura on the right side. Why would I even do that? I have no idea. I'm just trying to find a way to get in Churchy, you know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That's what I'm thinking right now. Whether I might have to change actual positions of players. How's Destro done? Actually, let's try something. Destro to come off because he's only had a 6.4 game. And then let's try. Who would be the best striker out of these guys? Would Churchy be decent? Yeah, I think he can. He scored 1 goal so far. How about Menez though? Is he natural? No, he's natural as a right winger. I think he's played striker before though. He's on scoring form. Let's try that. Come on. We're going to go with this. And let's make... I don't want to put the wingbacks onto attack. A support is enough. Because don't forget, we do have a less man. And... I'm just thinking... SEN maybe for Bonaventura. There we go. Maybe just a bit more strength in midfield, you know. And then he can be the ball-winning midfielder, so he can be a bit more stronger then Poli can obviously do his own thing and maybe try roaming. I want to kind of change to roaming playmaker maybe at this time of the game and see if it makes more of an impact, that role, compared to just a central midfielder on support. And we can see how that goes for us. And we've got to make a complete change here. I don't usually want to do 3 subs. I probably did a lot in the past, but in recent times I've stopped doing that. But the situations I'm doing it now is when the game completely needs to be changed. Like here, when we want to be winning this game, we've got a less man. We've got to completely, bring on new guys. Not changing tactic completely, but it's more so just different players that may do something. But it doesn't look likely right now. And yeah, I don't want to go attacking because we may concede. I'll take a draw to keep an unbeaten streak. I'll hate a late goal. I would absolutely hate that. All we can do is like team talk stuff right now. And we'll say passionately, demand more. I'll take a draw. A draw would be okay. Or we may get a goal here. Poli. El Shaarawy comes on and he scores! Maybe that worked. He's a super sub apparently. And he scored the 2nd of the season. But yeah, I would have expected him to do more this season than he has done so far. Maybe that will, spring him into gear. It was a nice touch. And then he was able to find the back of the net. So maybe that rejig of the players, of the attacking players, maybe that worked. But we've got to be careful for the probably 10 minutes remaining. Here we go, Poli. What is he going to do? He keeps possession well. He's good on the ball. I like him there. Ooh, come on. It's Martinez in space. He whips one in. Come on, got to deal with this. Oh, what a save, Diego Lopez. Oh, my God. Oh, I wanted that not to be a goal, you know. Like, we denied them so many times in that piece of play. Oh, it feels a bit wrong that they scored. Like, Diego Lopez saved there. And then, well, he didn't save it there. Came off the bar. Then he was just left with a tap in. We feel hard done by. Or I feel hard done by anyway. But maybe they deserve a goal at the same time. And maybe a draw will be a fair result. But again, it's another game. We're facing 3 points. Oh, no, not another. Yeah. Lucky. But yeah, it's another game where we had the 3 points. And we conceded a goal that we probably should have defended better, I feel. And that's as far as I'll say it. I won't go into what I really think about it. But honestly, that shouldn't have happened. I'll say again, I'm disappointed that, late goals. It's just another reoccurrence of that, which makes me very frustrated. But Sully Montari, I'm going to find it hard to offer him a new contract because he did that now. Where are we? We'll go to players. Got to sort by position. Montari, what are you doing, man? Okay, so he's got a contract for another season. I thought, nah, that must be other players who's running out. I could consider to sell him even in January. So leave your thoughts on that. Okay, lads, we've got a huge game here today against Sassuolo. They've had an alright season. They're in 8th on 12 points. If they win this, they'll be on 15. And that's the kind of area, well, they would love to be in there, so we've got to be careful. But if we win, of course, then you've got to depend on Napoli. But this is what I mean. A gap. There's a gap now. You look on Fiorentina and Juve, 21 and 20 points, and we're on 16. When it's more than that 3 points, when it's 4 points or more, you can see it's 4 and 5 points from Juve and Fiorentina, from us, of course. Yeah, it gets a bit difficult to come back then. We're going to have to... Well, all I can do is maintain our unbeaten streak. That's all we can do, but we got to get a lot more wins. We got to be winning games. But, yeah, this is all we can do. Made some changes now. Becchetti come back in for Mexes. Mexes has been alright. Decent ratings, but, low condition. And Becchetti is solid. Hopefully it'll be that way. And our centre mids are Nigel de Jong and Mikel Essien. That's very, very solid in the centre midfield positions. Very, very strong as well. Good defensively. So we'll see how that pans out. Alessio Churchy back in. I feel we've missed his impact in recent games. Obviously wanting to give Mexes a go. But yeah, we just brought him off the bench the last 2 games. I feel, we missed his impact. So hopefully come on. Suso, he's coming back. I'll take him off reserve games. And, do I start him in this game? Let's see. Yeah, he needs match fitness, and Honda's only 92 condition anyway. So we'll bring in Suso, and we've got to rely on him. But the thing is, I don't think we can start Hashim Mastor yet. He's just not that quality. He's not Serie A quality yet. That's why he's just coming off the bench. You got to understand that. He needs more just to improve, and we've got to help him improve by giving him game time off the bench, not starting. We can't risk, points and all that. We've got to try and win games, because I know it's going to be a tricky season. We got to qualify for Champions League or get really close to it. Minimum 4th or 5th. I don't think if we finish lower than that, if we finish lower than 5th, there could be a chance of getting fired, just being realistic. So we'll go in like this. And what shall we say this time? We'll say assertively. And I always used to do assertive second option. So we'll try that again. We've been on a good run lately. Yeah, so whatever that is. And yeah, listening keenly. And then I'll go the position talks. And then get good reactions. So that's usually my go-to reactions when I'm not, or go-to team talks when I'm not really sure what to do, and they'll get solid reactions from the players, and result-wise, it seemed to do the job, seemed to play a good game. Other people would experience different team talks doing well for them, but that's what worked well for me, and that's what I suppose, Football Manager should be like. What works well for you is what you've learnt from the game, and you kind of keep doing that until, other people give you some suggestions as well. What's worked for them, and you try and, mix that into your game. But, again, we haven't started too well, not really creating chances, and this game we're not actually dominating possession, which is interesting. If we can score... Oh, that's a red, Peluso! See, we're going to be given a chance here. This first half has had no action whatsoever, so now we can go attacking, and we can change up instructions and go more a direct game here, more higher tempo. And I think, that's pretty much it. We can, push higher up, not drop deeper, sorry. And look for the overlap from the complete wingbacks getting forward, and we'll alter their position. Well, not position, just their duty, from support to attack. And that should get the job done, I think. You would think it would. We're going to take the game to them now, and almost instantly we could score. Suso. Churchy. Look at Essien in all the space in the world. Essien finds El Shaarawy! That's a goal! Come on! And hopefully can push on. So basically, right away, as I got the red card, we took our advantage. But look, you can't leave Essien in all that space. He was always going to find a play. He almost shaped to take the shot, didn't he? And then he had a second look, and El Shaarawy was free. And then he found the back of the net, who's hitting some goal-scoring form now. That's exactly what we need. Perfect. Perfect stuff there. Passionately, I'm happy. And we'll we'll say that. Usually we'll say don't get complacent, but with extra man. Obviously, don't get complacent doesn't mean you'll play defensive or something. It just means be careful, you know. Yeah, but I feel we can push on. Churchy to Abate. De Jong. Abate. Here's Churchy. Oh, what a play! Oh my God, Suso tried the shot. Man. Sen. De Chilio, who finds a home at left back, finds El Shaarawy and finds the back of the nets. This is expected. I can't get too excited. We got an extra man against a beatable side, but they've done all right this season, I think, for their expectation. But what I was going to say, on De Chilio, he's finding a home at left back, and he's playing that role very well. He's good on both feet. So, when he cuts in a bit there, he can use his right foot to pass it, which he did. So, he's a really, really good player. And like I said, we may actually mould him into that left back kind of player. Just really depends on other players we have at the team and who's available for signings, And Sen, come on. He's had a decent game. Might have a chance or play it across to Abate. And Abate's been amazing down on the right as well. Now Suso. Ooh, that was Chispa, I think his name was. Good challenge. But that's like, what were they thinking there? They kicked it long, and none of their players was there. So what were they hoping for? I have no idea what they were hoping for there. So, but either way, we push on here. De Chilio gets past. He finds El Shaarawy. Oh, finish! Yes, that's a hat trick, is it? Oh, what a game! Stefan El Shaarawy has bagged his hat trick. He scored all goals in this game. I suppose a bit lucky there, but the first shot seemed to be on target, I would have thought. But wow, what a dominating performance. But as soon as they got that red card, suddenly, maybe it was a mix of them getting a red card and us going more demanding. Obviously, going attacking in all facets of the game, higher tempo, more direct game, all of that. But either way, it's showing on the pitch. We'll go advanced tactics now and try and change up a few things. Keep fitness levels up for Suso. Because, his fitness levels are going down. He just needed that match fitness. And here, another chance we can give a game to Hashim Astor. His game time is building up. Mattia Destro hasn't had the best of games and only okay morale. And here we're going to... maybe Dejan Drazic, maybe try him as a striker. We started him in the previous game. Maybe he can do something as a striker. We don't know. Or bring El Shaarawy, because he's striker natural as well, isn't he? He's both. He's natural in both positions. So, we'll try that instead. See, I kind of say things to myself, and I kind of, reason with the best option. But, we'll go there. And we'll see. Perfect occasion for Hashim Astor and Drazic to come on. They're the future of the club, without a doubt. They're going to be, El Shaarawy is only 21. So, Drazic and Mastor, those two are going to go together. But in the future, when those guys, like Mastor and Drazic, are good enough, actually first-team quality, maybe at 20, then El Shaarawy, he's going to be the experienced guy of the squad, of at least those attacking players at least. Unless we sign other players, you don't know how that stuff is going to work out. But he'll be 25, 26, leading those guys. And hopefully having more consistent performances like this, more regularly, Like right now, he's still a fairly young player, 21. But we've got to make changes. He's 20. No, he's 22 now. Sorry, because he just turned 22 pretty much, very, very recently. So, that still makes him very young. De Chilio, who's had a crazy game, but actually we'll bring him on the right side, and then we'll just take Abate off, and we'll bring on Armero, who's a nice guy to have on loan, because then he can rotate in there. And come on, keep fitness up. But De Chilio picks up a yellow card. But apart from that, he's had a flawless game. He's been amazing at the back, defending well when it's been his occasion to defend, and then he stepped up getting forward. I doubted him as a wingback, to be honest, or a complete wingback, as a fullback, if that makes sense. That role. But yes, I doubted him as that kind of player, but he's performed without a doubt because he can create when he's in that forward part of the pitch, and create chances, get assists, all of that. And Dion, even our good defensive midfielders give away a red card. That's not good. He has that competitive streak about him as well, which is not good. That is not good at all. Just bring Sen and maybe change him to... Or maybe put a defensive midfield. Just hold on to that. But that's the problem with our midfielders, especially our more defensive-minded midfielders. They're very... What is it called again? Nigel de Jong, I just want to go into reports. It says, has a competitive streak, which can sometimes lead him bending the rules. We've got a few players like that now, which is not ideal. It's not ideal, to say the least. Especially, someone like... what's his name? I can't even remember now. We'll go to our squad. Mentari. Someone like Mentari, you can get rid of him and no worries. But someone like Nigel de Jong, who's a key defensive midfielder, probably one of the best in the world, especially that we can attract. You got to say that. Best defensive midfield that we could potentially attract. You don't want him to be that kind of player, but unfortunately that comes along with, I suppose, that kind of player. You got to take the good with the bad. But we had a dominating performance, good win as we move back into third. And no one else has only played 8 games. Sweet. Napoli, they only came and draw against Roma. So that's a nice result because Roma didn't win either. So that's nice. And we get back into the Champions League places. But Fiorentina are taking an early lead this season. So here, I just want to give you a training update. Like I said recently, I want to show you more stuff within this career, not just playing games. Here's a training update. The only concerning performance is from Philippe Mexes, and that's just because he's getting older. But the attributes he's going down in, apparently, are like penalty taking, long shots, and free kick taking in his technical attributes. Those don't really impact his defending ability, which is a good sign. Then mentals are staying the same. Then some physicals seem to be on the way down, but they haven't officially dropped an attribute number yet. It's not like the direct down red arrow. So I suppose, that's not that bad, and he's performing okay. Matteo De Sciglio, I'm training him to be... hopefully natural at the left back position. He may find a place for himself there, and Abate at right back. Even you may think Abate's not good enough, may need someone else. Leave your thoughts on that whole situation. But De Sciglio is going to be so amazing because he's already natural at right back, and in the future we may get him back to right back. Just like I said, depends on the players. But left back for now will be the position. And even Adil Rami is 28, going up in a lot of attributes. That looks really, really good. He can even play goalkeeper, apparently, if needed. So that's crazy. But wouldn't be playing him there. He's just, very good defender. 28, 28's an amazing age, because with that, he's still got experience. But then it's probably about 3 seasons, I think, around, before he starts dropping. 3 or 4 seasons. So he's going to be amazing over the next few seasons. The exactly kind of player we need, really, with AC Milan. And another interesting one is Diego Lopez. Look at all these attributes, and that command of area has actually gone up. See, that's what I mean about the different arrows. Those ones, the attribute hasn't actually gone up, but see that green one, it's a different one. It's like, it's more up. So that means that has actually gone from 14 to 15. So he's actually gone officially up in an attribute. So he's gotten better as a player. That is crazy for a 32-year-old. But 32 is not so old for a goalkeeper. That's actually a pretty good age for a keeper, to be honest, because he's still quality, not dropping, and got the experience at the same time. It's a very, very good mix, and he's been a very good keeper for us. He's shown that he's really good. So you don't need insanely high attributes. If I was looking for a new goalkeeper signing, I'll look at the guy with these attributes and it looks pretty poor in some attributes, like 13 one-on-ones, handling 15. I want those to be a bit higher, maybe at least 16. But he performs in the game. So, there's a lot more things you have to look into when judging if a keeper is actually good or not good. So, that's all that, I suppose. And Ignacio Bate and Mattia Destro make the team of the month. I like how there's team of the month opposed to just team of the week in Serie A. It's good. You get a more gauge of who's been better. And Abate, it's so weird they play him at centre-back. Like, we haven't played him at centre-back once, and so it's so weird that he'll get a rating there. But he's been actually really, really good average rating-wise. He's created chances and got assists. So not just created goals and then he got the assists. Like, most of them come with assists. He puts the cross in, but he definitely creates stuff for us by running down the right flank. He's a really good player. Like I said, 27. But he's an interesting one. Once he starts dropping physically, that's when he'll drop in his overall ability. Because that's one of his strongest parts of his game. But he's a very good tackler as well. Marking 14, tackling 14, pretty strong with that quickness. And because his stamina is high, that will help him keep fit for basically every single game. He's a great asset to the team. I love him, to be honest, and even more so because he's performed. Oh my god, lads, will you look at this? The AC Milan board has made extra transfer funds available. It says, Managing Director Adriano Galliani is pleased to announce that a result of an improvement in the club's finances, the board is in a position to offer a transfer budget of 13.75 million. That's exactly what we wanted, right? Because then I can sign Destro. But do we sign him now? What do we do with this situation here? Because he's been good for me without a doubt. Or do we have to wait longer? Has he proven that he's good? Has he proven? I don't even know though. I don't know, because that's right there, yeah? 11.2 million. We can sign him, bang, and he'll be our player. Huh. It's a hard choice. I'm going to see how he goes in this Fiorentina game we have up next. But wow, that is huge news. But now, lads, it's time to move on to a huge game. So, yeah, huge stuff happening, especially if we can somehow beat Fiorentina away from home. That will be crazy, because then we'll be back within a title chase, because we'll peg them back a bit. Of course, depends what Juve do, but yeah, I want to make sure we're still within a chance. And we could do it today. We have to show we're better than them. This is like a huge game for potentially winning the title this season. I think we can do it though. And also, just because of that new money, that's a lot. That is a lot of money they've given me, considering our balance is just under 5 million. And before I just continued to this day, it was over 5 million. So, yeah, the balance is still dropping a bit. So, I've got to be careful. If I do spend that all, we will go in the red balance-wise. So, you got to keep that into consideration as well. But we've got a striker smashing in goals, and we have the ability to sign him. You wouldn't give up that chance. But what I mean is, of course, we already had Guangzhou from China for merchandising sales, but getting Seattle from the US, I would imagine that has affected that even more so. Where do you think, has anywhere else, where's that money come from anywhere else, from AC Milan? Do they have anything else, generating money that I'm probably unaware of? I don't really know, but we shall go into the next game with a fairly similar team. I don't want to change too much players, like there's 94 conditions. I used to be in the past, way back, maybe a few years back, even before I made videos probably in Football Manager, when I had those 94 conditions on players, I'd be tempted to rest them, but I can't. This is a huge game. We can't rest these guys. We don't really have too many options, but we're going to go in with this team. Actually brought in Bonaventura for Suso. Suso played his match fitness game last time out, but Bonaventura, this is the game he needs to step up. It's against the team that's first right now, Fiorentina. He has to show that he can be a key player for the team. And even, Menez. Okay, Menez is going to come on for Churchy. Let's see if he will step up, and will other players step up? We'll find out today. Destro could be playing for a new home today, in the future. He could be our key striker. He's a great age, 23, so he's good enough, and he can probably increase a little bit more as well. So, let's go in. Come on, Destro. At least a goal, help us win this game, and we'll sign you, pretty much. You have to do it in the big occasion, though. If we win here, Napoli's already played the game, so we'll get back in third. A draw wouldn't be good enough. Again, this is a huge occasion. Like, we need to win it. If we lose, who's this guy? Bernardeschi. See, you look at his attributes. He doesn't have really, really high attributes, but he's a young guy, only 20, can improve a bit more. That's why I said, like, Bonaventura can still do well. This guy, without any attribute above 15, he's got finishing 15, but everything else is, 14 or lower. They can still play well. You got to look at the abilities a bit more. You got Salah, who is a really decent player, like with that pace, dribbling ability, flair. So you got to be careful of him, most definitely. Then experienced centre midfielders, you got Boya Filero, a very, very good passer, 19 passing. That's insane. No wonder they're doing well for him, like orchestrating stuff in the midfield. Then you got experience of David Pizarro. He's 35, and he's a really good. Look at that, 18 passing. So they're going to be, no wonder they're probably dominating opponents with their passing ability. Then Milan Badalj, is that how you say his name? Not really sure, but then he's got 18 passing. That's probably almost if not better. Yeah, like, not as good as Barcelona's midfield. Probably better if you think that passing is at 18, 18, and 19, yeah? Boya Valero's 19 and Pizarro 18. Wow. That's crazy stuff in midfield. And you compare it to ours, we've got SEN on 13 passing, and then we've got Honda, who's more the creative type, on 16. So, wow. They got some quality. How about the defenders? I'm just checking out their team, what to be careful of here. I suppose Alejandro Rossi, he's not that good, so that's a good thing for us. Only 11 tackling, 11 marking, 10 heading, so a bit poor defensively, but versatile. Then Micah Richards, who I'd probably want to prefer to play at right back, but he's strong and quick, pretty good defender. He'll be a strong centre back. Then there's Jose Maria Basanta. He's 30. He's pretty average, to be honest, for a centre back. But apparently he'll be as good as Adil Rami, which is crazy. Rami is much better, I would think, than Pascual. He's a very, very good crosser. He'll create goal. That's why he's got 3 assists this season, like Abate has done for us. So how about Neto? They're playing with a sweeper keeper as well, but again, he's not super amazing. He's just really well balanced. But I think their defense has done really well, and midfield's dominated, so they don't concede too many chances in general. Like, if your midfield dominates and don't let the opposition in with too many chances, you're going to do well. So, let's say, can we say aggressive? Nah, assertively. Let's give fans a good performance. Yeah, carry on where you left off in the last match. Yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, some good reaction. Listening keenly, listen passionately, and the goalkeeper seems motivated. So great chance here. I want to continue to be unbeaten. That's the very, very least. But I have the faith in my players we can win this. We've got quality on the park. But can we show it? Now tackle. Oh, well done, Alex. Good challenge. And now it's Destro. He goes to Bonaventura. Bonaventura gets tackled. You can't have that. Oh, Gomez, he's going to be a hard guy to contend with. Here's Salah. Salah with his quick... Oh, penalty, Deschilio. What are you doing? It's like we've felt the pressure just 2 minutes in. Fiorentina. And just after analysing their squad, it's pretty good. Gomez steps up and he scores. Oh, no. We're going to have to come back. Like, that's... Deschilio, what are you doing, mate? He hasn't done anything like that all season, but now we come up against strong opponents, and Gomez never in doubt from the spot, really. Even though we haven't had a shot, we've dominated possession once again. I wouldn't say dominated, but we've had the better of the possession, you could say. Come on, SEN. We look rattled, to be honest. Like, giving away the ball in that situation. What are you doing? Oh, man. This is not the AC Milan we should be against Fiorentina. Oh, Destro as well offside. Oh my, we're feeling the pressure, and it's just the start of the game. This is not good at all. Oh, lucky it was another penalty. Won it cleanly. Well done. Destro. They're just losing the ball. They're just giving it away in midfield. They're rattled. And now it's Salah. Plays in Gomez, and that's another goal. Wow, we're getting killed. Oh, it's offside. Oh my god. That is lucky, but... Wow. Salah. Okay, that's... I wouldn't say it's close. But yeah, we'll go team talk. We have to say something passionately. Concentrate. They're not concentrating. Definitely they're not concentrating right now. We're getting killed. Possession, they even got the majority of the possession now. When we're losing possession, that's a huge thing. Because, you know, that's the way we play, is to keep possession. And that's not really happening. That's a big problem right now. For us to get anything from this game. Salah. Pizarro. Oh, no. Badal. Oh. They're too good at keeping the ball. They're beating us at our own game. They're beating us at our own game here. And we're lucky only to be 1-0 down. We are lucky. Maybe we can't play this way against a certain team. You got to obviously change. Maybe we can go more direct passing, higher tempo. Maybe because, like I showed you with their centre midfielders, 2 players with 18 passing and 1 with 19. They're better attribute-wise, at least with passing. So maybe that's not our go against them. Tackle him, Deschilio. Come on, tackle! Oh, man. This is probably our worst performance so far, even though we're only 1-0 down. we're just coming up against an amazing team. Salah, come on, win this header, Rami. Well done. We can't maintain possession of the ball. This is insane. A goal's going to come. It was always going to come. It was only a matter of time. Here. See, he just has to stick with him, and he didn't. He wasn't aware to it. Oh my. This is going to be a challenge where, realistically, we're not going to be unbeaten after this game. Badalj, Valero. I just have to, wait till halftime and we'll see what's going to be the situation. Do I change? Do we go more attacking? We have to probably try, because we're going to lose anyway, if we don't. Bonaventura, maybe a late goal. Destro plays in Honda. Honda finds the back of the net to give us a chance just before halftime. Come on. And I was pleased with Destro there. Honda's been okay, actually. He surprised me. He scored a couple good goals this season. But Destro, the smarts there to play through. Honestly, I didn't believe Honda would kind of score from that angle. But he did, to give us some sort of hope going into the second half. 2-1 is okay. We can deal with that. And we're probably a bit lucky to only be one goal down, really. Just being honest. And we gave away a penalty. If you think we didn't give away that penalty, it'd be a draw right now. So, yeah. I expect to see something much better. Come on. Yeah, fire up the lads. I'm not sure if we should change. Should we go more attacking from being behind? We're only a goal down, so we won't be too desperate right now. But we have changed the way that we want to go about it. Just the instructions. And anything else? I don't think so. I think we'll leave it like that for now. Come on. We can still pluck a draw. Oh, Honda gets injured. Why, man? These random injuries are very annoying. Just have to say that. But yeah, I'll put it out there. It has to be Nigel de Jong. Obviously, Essien's okay, but Nigel de Jong's much better as a boy and a midfielder in that role. Essien is that kind of player, but de Jong's just on another level. He's not past his ability yet, But we're going to have to bring on a midfielder. Andrea Poli is probably the best option to bring on. Realistically, Mentari could probably be a danger scoring, but I don't even know. It's still early in the half, so we don't know how this half is going to play out yet. You obviously have to get a feel of it for the first 10 minutes or something, 10 to 15 minutes, and we can see if we look like scoring or something. But yeah, you'll most likely come to the 60th minutes. Maybe we can sneak a goal. I don't know. They're going to be on the break here, but it's too early for a goal. Surely we've got to win it back. Or they might, play it. No. Valero. Nah, they score. It was coming. See, I'm so weird. Sometimes I get really frustrated when I concede, but in that situation, I kind of just feel it coming and you just accept what's going to happen. So yeah, my reactions can be a bit mixed. Like you think going behind against Fiorentina, I should be more mad about that than just conceding a goal late in the 90th minute to get a draw. Losing against Fiorentina is more troubling. But yeah, just like because I can feel it coming. Bonaventura, no, he's not this quality against these bigger teams. That's what I mean. They're lacking. Suso needs to come in. Churchy needs to come in for Menes. That's what I mean. They may be good against mid-table teams or teams in the relegation zone. But, yeah, not against actually good teams. And we're going to have to, I know, already on higher tempo, maybe push higher up. And then complete wing-backs on attack. Completely have to go for it. But it's going to be a tough one because they're really good and it's away from home for us and we're going to get our first loss here because it doesn't look likely. We're bringing on Suso and Churchy. They're two good attacking players. There's probably a slight chance. We're going to have to score at least before the 80th minute if we are, though. Come on, though. Let's go overload. See if we can do anything at all. But we just haven't been able to play our game. They've restricted that. We'll go route one even as well. Pump the ball into the box. Shoot on sight. Take more risks. Be more aggressive or expressive, whatever the fuck that word is. Sorry, man. But I thought, honestly, like each game I go with like a lot of optimism that I can win, but it only takes you so far. When you're facing a team and their central midfielders, the three they have, the three in midfield, 18 passing. Oh, Destro might score though. Destro to give us a chance. Destro 2 chances. Hasn't done what I wanted for him in this game for me to sign him, unfortunately, and that went close. It was on target. But yeah, like I said, 2 centre midfielders with 18 passing and another with 19. It's going to be hard to play your natural game when they've got great midfielders like that. And now El Shaarawy, come on! Put it home, he does! There's still hope! Don't give up! Don't give up! I feel like I can give up easily sometimes, but at 3-1, it did look unlikely. We didn't look like scoring. But later in the game here, Stefan El Shaarawy puts that home, and we could get something from this game. Oh my god, we could. We just got to defend this chance. Come on, please. Please. Oh, no. It's offside. That's a bit lucky. Well, I suppose if it's offside, it's not lucky. What do we do? It's too late. I always get to this stage and I panic and then I have no idea what to do. Maybe play with 3 strikers now. El Shaarawy, what is he best as a striker? A false 9, Trequardt, Tista, or something like that. Nah, deep lying forwards, I've good experience, and even Churchy as well. I'll put 2 deep lying forwards, but on attack. I've good experience with using those. Just, try 3 of them. And SEN, Andrea Poli, here will change. Roaming playmaker, and then SEN can just go, the centre mid on support. What am I doing? Did that even change? Andrea Poli, I wanted roaming playmaker. Craziness here. Centre midfielder on supports. There we go. That's what we want here. As we're going to head into injury time, 4 minutes, but nah. When it enters that 93rd minute, it's over. Yep. Unfortunately, there wasn't a highlight. There is now, but it should be the last one of the game. Where nothing happens. Well, come on. Nothing's going to happen. It's offside there, and that's going to be the game. And there it is. It's hard to explain this game, to be honest. It wasn't a good performance. We just don't have the quality. Like I said, I'll keep harping on that. Those 3 midfielders. With 2 guys with 18 passing and a guy with 19. And when you want to play that way personally, we don't have that kind of quality. And that's what I will be looking to bring in, just so you know, for the future. Those 2 centre mid positions, really, really good passes of the ball. That 18 or 19 passing level is what I'll be looking for. And there you go. Honda's injured for up to 2 months. So that's going to be a disappointing thing. Gomez, all that situations. But that's pretty much it. It's a disappointing loss. I'm kind of demotivated after that loss. The first loss of the season. It took 10 games to come, I suppose. So we went unbeaten for a good period. But now, Fiorentina. That was the key game that would create the gap between us if they did win, and they did. So, title hopes are gone for this season. Unless Fiorentina completely stuff up, but I can't see many teams beating them. Of course, they lost 1 game, but that kind of midfield, they will dominate most games, and they've got a beastly striker in Gomez to finish the job. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, leave your comments. Should I sign Destro permanently? Have the money now, but I think I've got to wait. He's got to step up in these games next up as well. So we'll wait. He's going to have to prove even more so than he's done already. To be that kind of signing for us, because it's a decent amount of cash. So hopefully enjoy the video anyway. Drop a like on it, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.